Let's do it live.
We'll do it live.
That's what I've been thinking about.
Heck with it.
Yeah.
What date are we going till?
For the cycle?
What am I doing here?
What are we doing here? This is the cycle overview podcast for the compete cycle for really most of the tracks. So during the open season, we go into compete phase with the compete cycle. Every year's changed, as has the season, which...
No, say it isn't so.
No way. We did talk about that a lot last podcast, but it's all good. So we're going to adapt. This is the cycle starting February 24th, which for us recording is a week from today, because next week is 25.1. So the compete cycle is just taking you through
25.1 through the open.
Competing through the open. Yep. Usually it would take us through quarterfinals, but they nixed quarterfinals and basically made it the Community Cup in reality. And then
When is that? Can
that
we make this a season overview too? Because I have no idea what's going on.
You know, I'm glad you asked, Rich. Didn't even prep him for that. Community Cup is the week of June 9th.
And so what is the Community Cup?
How I understand it is a Community Cup is open to the entire community, and it's going to be 3 workouts in 1 week and essentially be things that didn't show up in the open, kind of like quarterfinals. So
it's an all-inclusive quarterfinals.
Yes.
Got it.
But there's, yep. And
I'm not against it. I'm fine it.
Yeah, I'm more for
I'm not.
it.
That wasn't like a dig, you know. Like
at first I was mad, and now I'm less. I'm like, okay, I think this could work because it probably
you gotta pay for it.
Yeah, I think it's $30. Get you on the leaderboard.
Hey, people gotta eat.
Yeah. Get you on there, compare every year.
Is there a payout if you win?
That's a great question.
Man, I wish. Sorry, this
There's
is
levels too.
I'm
Levels
derailing
too.
this whole thing.
Go ahead.
I wish they would leave the teams at the games alone. Build your super team. Games is for the games athletes.
Yep.
Don't call it the Affiliate Cup, fittest team on earth, whatever you want to do. Affiliate Cup should be something like this, where you pick a squad at your gym. Has to be at your affiliate gym. Nobody on the team can have ever made it past, say, quarterfinals. You know, like when we had regionals, they couldn't have been on a regional. You couldn't have been on a semifinal. You couldn't have made that.
So semis now, you're not 1%.
Not 1%.
Yeah.
You get to form a team. Well, I'm saying like it needs to you got to figure out what the criteria is. But like previous to this year, it would have been if you made it to semis or whatever, you couldn't be on the team. So it was a true affiliate cup.
You should have to
stamp
be like
it. You know,
a member at an affiliate.
You have to show your membership card. Yeah. Like you have to actually be a part of the affiliate.
Yeah,
that'd actually be sick. Like
that'd
you do class
cool,
workouts.
Right?
Like you're not
just let them. You know,
that would be
there
cool.
you go.
They need to do that. Kind of like the pairs is a decent example.
Yeah,
I like CrossFit pairs. And
you could even make it a pairs thing, like an affiliate cup pairs.
You saying then they do their own affiliate cup just online or in person?
I don't
somewhere?
know. I don't know. See where it goes. You know, like see what the interest is, and if people had interest in doing an affiliate cup and you got a bunch of interest, then we do it in person, you know, top 10 teams or something like that. Nobody's going to watch it, but still be cool for the community, right?
Yeah. I mean, the people that do it, they're going to freaking love it.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of it.
The pairs could be,
the pairs
thing could be cool.
But you get the affiliates to buy in because they're like, oh, I work out with Joe at the 6 a.m. I work out with Sally at the 4, you know?
Yeah. I remember when they did that little team series thing for like a second. It was like pairs.
Those were, it was 4s.
Or did they do? They did do 4s,
and it was a ton of fun. But the programming was always terrible.
They did a pairs once too with that. I remember doing it. I might
have been too old.
I did it once, maybe 17 or something. It was actually really fun.
Yeah,
it was just an online. Like
I think the pairs are I like the in-person pairs thing. I think it's cool.
Yeah, shout out Masters Fitness Championship. We're announcing. I think this week we're partnering with them. Hopefully that's out by the time this goes out.
How many qualify for the pairs thing after?
I should know that, but I don't.
I need to look that up because I'm going to try to make Nate and Coos do it.
They should. That's why it's cool. It's like pair up with your buddy anywhere around the world.
Dre and Ben are doing it, right?
Dre and Ben.
Oh, that'd be cool.
You and someone else are doing it too, I think.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
Who am I? I don't know.
Tag who everybody is.
What I could tag.
That's in September.
That actually is something enough to intrigue me to convince me to work out more and like just try to
just have fun.
Yeah. Same. Yeah, I would have ate that when we were competing. Like when we were competing, not to do that much. That would have been like, oh, I want to do that.
Yeah. It just sounds fun.
Get with my buddy.
When is it? The final?
September. I think they take like 40 or so.
I'll do the qualifier. September, I'm gone.
Yeah.
In the mountains.
September. Oh, you're doing something that weekend, 10th through the 12th.
I'm hunting elk.
Oh, are you sure? Yeah. The same weekend as Crash, MFC, Amarillo.
I'm 99%. Oh no, that's in
October, not
That's in
September.
October.
I'm sorry.
I'll be doing a pairs competition there. Anyway.
Information.
Yeah,
October.
I need to talk to
October 12th through
them about that. We might have to move that too for that because they may lose some.
That'd be smart. Yeah. Get it. Yeah. Have them run.
That's cool. A lot of cool ways to compete.
Lot of cool ways.
806 Classic. That's it. I've got 2 dates on this calendar. That's confusing. Maybe they already did move it. It has it both weekends. That weekend, and then it has the 18th weekend. We'll figure it out later.
As hard as it is for the programming with so many competitions, in a sense, just to like peak and taper, or not do any of that, just like sustain all season. It is kind of fun to compete more.
It is.
Well, that's what I've been trying to tell people. Like that was my message when we were in Europe. Was train for something, go have some fun, learn yourself, like, hey, what's going to happen when I get in this, stressful situation? Am I going to fall apart? Do it with a team, like have some fun. Like, what's the point in, like, yes, I wholeheartedly believe, hey, we do CrossFit to get out of the gym and go do things, which that applies to that. Like, go do a mountain bike race, go do a road race, go run a 5K, run a half marathon, run a ultra, do high rocks, gross. But have fun, go do something, right? So what's the point in having all this fitness and not using it? But that applies to also find a local competition, go have some fun.
Yep. For sure. To your point, the cycle, that's what straight up we're telling people to do. It's just 7 weeks. Usually we would go all the way through quarterfinals, so 7 to 9 weeks. But because Community Cup's pushed so far to June, we've done this year is we'll go open week 1, 2, 3. We'll kind of go hard through there. Just everything's primed for the open Friday. So Monday we'll do some conditioning. Tuesday, get some touches on movements, lift some weight. Then Wednesday taper, and since it's all tapered, to prime you for Friday. Go super hard for the open workout. We'll have tips, tricks like we do every single year, strategy breakdown of like how to get the best score possible. Ask us questions in the app. We'll answer you. And then Saturday's kind of some recovery. And then Monday you can either repeat. If you're going to repeat the open, go for it. Get the best you can. Do the workout 3, 4, 5 times, whatever, float your boat. Or we'll train a little bit again Monday if you're not repeating, Tuesday. And then Wednesday start to taper again for weeks 2 and 3. So you can try to get the best score in the open. Everyone, we want you to sign up for the open. Do it. Get yourself on the leaderboard. It's a fun time. Like, embrace it. Embrace some of the competition like we're saying. Week 4, fun fact, is St. Patrick's Day that Monday.
Ooh.
St. Patrick's Day. And deload week. We don't do much deloads around here. Rich never deloads, but Mayhem Athlete deloads sometimes.
Constantly deloading,
So go easy that week. That really will be like, hey, chill out a little bit, because if you're done with the open, season's in a sense kind of done. Take a week easy. If you're training semifinals games or Community Cup, let's back off a week, because then after that we're going to start going hard, building to the Community Cup. The cycle is a little bit odd because we'll use like 3 weeks almost transition.
17th, 18th is
17th, 18th.
Is that the weekend?
Side note, that's good. No, that's good. We want it to be that weekend. Amarillo is not the weekend of Masters Fitness Championship.
Go.
That's a good thing.
806 Classic. Shout out. Do that
Shout
one.
out.
You should do it. It's pretty fun. It's actually really fun.
Too.
That was the one last year where they brought in the turf from an indoor football arena,
Heck yeah.
and we competed on that. It was
Dope.
actually really cool.
That was Seth and Ben?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Me and Luke beat Seth and Ben.
I did say,
I remember
Seth was
that.
talking about the floater GHD workout.
Oh yeah, smashed him.
Yeah, he was like, never seen
They went
someone
really fast.
go so fast.
It was just like, what was it? 50 or 60 GHDs and 30 bench or 25 bench. Do you remember, Scott?
50 GHD.
25 bench
And
at
25
165,
bench.
and then your partner did 25 and 50. And so Seth and Ben went hot, right? And so I was like, okay, we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, of course you let them go first.
That's a good workout for Luke, too.
Oh, it is.
GHD bench.
So that St. Patrick's week is the 4th week, deload. Then 3 weeks, we're going to call it transition a little bit, start to build back up a touch. And that's what we're encouraging people to do. Find a local competition, end of March, sometime in April, and throw down, compete, do something. If you need partners, team, individual, whatever it is, just try to find someone somewhere around you that has a competition you can go do. I've thought about, we need to make a resource on the website of trusted competitions.
Yeah.
That's on my list of to-dos.
It's too late for people to sign up for the Fresh Coast. I always pump that one, but I really
It's too late
enjoy
to
that
sign
one.
up?
I don't know.
Oh,
It's
yeah, I think we do
qualified.
Qualifier already happened. Yeah, too late.
Bingo.
Fresh Coast. We'll be there too, though. That's another awesome comp. Comps like that. Beach balls in the fall. That's not in March or April. Find something to try and do. You can do a mock one at your gym.
Are any of the major semis doing like lower divisions?
In-person qualifying events, you mean?
Sorry.
Sir?
Are any of the in-person qualifying events doing like lower divisions?
Yep.
Like Syndicate are they doing like a RX?
We are
or
not
an
at the
intermediate or
Mayhem
something?
Classic.
Right.
Syndicate is, and TFX just had one.
That's the only way to make money at a competition.
I think that's
sidebar.
cool though, but like
I think the French
I think
Throwdown.
I think
people who do the open
Wildland-
should potentially do that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Wildland and French Throwdown have other divisions.
Yeah,
Europe shout out. They are. So is Copasaur. South America has a community division, which we're helping with. Syndicate does. Did you say that, Scott?
Syndicate does.
Heck yeah, Knoxville.
I always liked doing those, not being like a regional level athlete, like when they came, like a Wadapalooza or something when they came around, just because you get the like
big stage.
Yeah, like the regional level crowd or the games level crowd. So that's just like fun.
That's actually probably the best example. NorCal's doing it too.
NorCal,
Their qualifiers over, but
yeah, same idea.
They'll be here tomorrow.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to hang out.
Torian doing it
again. Oh, because you're gonna use. Wait, is it more because you're using something?
You can't know the workouts. You program for compete. You cannot know the workouts. We already get enough flack because I know the workouts.
Fine.
Jake gets so mad. Too close to the source. Scott, you're gonna have to come film some.
It's more because like
They come in town tomorrow.
it's like the most fun thing we get to do. So I get none of the most fun.
Can't be a
I
part
I
of
know
it.
it's so.
I'm not responsible.
Can't be a part of
Programming
it. Neither one of
comps
you.
is so fun.
Neither one of you can be a
Yes.
part of it.
Yeah, you for sure can't come.
So sick of programming in these.
You can't sit with us.
So if you think I know the classic workouts and you can follow me and compete and win the classic, you're wrong. But you still will win the classic if you follow me and compete.
Probably because contrary to popular belief, I guess we probably do have some bias. I think it's a bias towards fitness personally, but
Personally,
Once the workouts come out, everyone can decide.
yeah.
then they decide what is the total tangents. Are y'all releasing workouts
10
beforehand?
days before. Is that what we decided this morning?
I don't know.
I thought we said somewhere on. I have this idea.
Nope. Nope.
I can't talk about what Dre.
No, I don't want to give it away.
The Dre needs to get to work.
Yeah.
You
Is that
just
the-
push him on it.
I don't want to
idea.
give it away. We have a good idea.
Like okay, you can cut it out if you want, but find Waldo. Can
Yeah.
you refer to it as that?
Sure.
Yeah.
Find Waldo idea.
Yeah.
Sure.
Where's Waldo?
Okay. Where's Waldo? Wow, people have zero context, but it's something.
I love
that'll come out.
talking over people's heads and them getting mad. It's my favorite.
It's a rabbit.
I also like cutting people off. So could you start talking so I could cut you off?
Yeah. What were you saying? Through April. So then what we're doing is almost it's not one big cycle, but it feeds into the freedom cycle. It's a new cycle. Never done this one. That's the next cycle that starts in April. So we got 7 weeks of compete cycle. Throw down. Go to local competition, compete. If you didn't get a chance to, like there's nothing near me. I've got no opportunities. Well, we'll give you another one. Through the freedom cycle, we're going to build to Murph like we do every year with Murph Prep Mondays. But also within that, we're going to, in a sense, keep you competition ready and rebuild to the Community Cup as the finale of the Freedom Cycle, which happens in June 9th, like we referenced. That'll be week 9 of that. So we're in the open compete cycle, going hard for 3 weeks. We're not like really building that sense unless your semifinals games track, which then Dom's actually been helping out a lot there. We'll have you building towards the online semifinal. And then if you're just following doing the open, after that, you're on the regular compete track or Mayhem 60 or some of these other tracks. We'll then gear us back up and then get ready for the Community Cup. Be doing some workouts that we guess might come out there with skills like rope climbs, handstand walks, heavy lifts in the Metcon. We'll see what's in the open and build off that. But that freedom cycle, same thing. You didn't get to compete in these March or April. Find somewhere April, May, leading the Community Cup in person, try to throw down there. There's got to be something near you somewhere. And then if for some reason you didn't find anything, or you did, still do the Community Cup. We're all going to do it here, those 3 workouts in June. And similar to the Open, we'll make sure we film some tips and tricks for all those like we do every year for the quarterfinals, but do it for the Community Cup instead. The thing I do like about the Open, if they just keep it consistent, it'll help it build upon itself, but you get ranked with stages or levels of the community.
You get ranked?
Yep. So based on your Open placement.
Is this like golf? Can you like, you know how they have
Like a
flights?
handicap?
This would help you do your flights. So you have Pro.
I've been preaching this for years that
Which
we
is-
need to do this.
This is it. Pro is 98
And
to
it's-
88%.
Okay.
So semifinal level is 1%, so you're out.
Yeah.
This ranks you out. If you're below that, you're
So
a pro.
I'll be a pro.
You're a pro. Oh crap, lost it. Then it's advanced, which is 87 to 66%. So that like fourth, fifth.
It's a wide net.
But
They bell curving it here. Is that what they're doing?
if Scott, if you could overlay this graphic, it would help. But there's 5 categories, but 10 levels. So 2 levels within each category. So pro has 2 levels technically. Then advanced has 2 levels. Intermediate's that middle tier, like 65 to 44 percentile. Then novice, 43rd to 22nd percentile. Then rookies are 0 to 21. Each one is 0 through 10, or 1 through 10. 1 through 10, and each category has 2 levels.
It's going to be really bad if I don't make the pro division in this open.
I'm going to have to put you up the pasture.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's
If you made the online semifinal, would you do it?
No.
Dang it. No.
Because pistol or something will show up in there.
You could do the workouts and then
I
actually
guess I
do
did.
age group while the classic's going on with all the age groupies.
I don't want to do it after. Never mind. I don't want to do the age group. I'm just, it's not good for the brand if I do. They see how old I've become.
Yeah, let your heroes live on in your memory rather than
Don't.
seeing where they're at every day.
Yeah.
Like you don't see Michael Jordan dunk anymore.
No.
Actually, people do want to see Michael Jordan dunk.
No. I watch him at NASCAR every once in a while. He owns a NASCAR team.
Really?
Yeah. Him and Denny Hamlin.
He has a fishing team too.
2311 Racing.
What's 11?
Denny Hamlin's number.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You should buy a racing team one day.
Dude.
That'd fit you so well.
That'd be awesome. Just throwing money in a hole.
Oh gosh. So compete cycle, freedom cycle. I know I overviewed the freedom cycle a little bit, show you what's coming, but they're all tied in together. The 7 weeks, the 9 weeks. Compete cycle, you're going to see classic CrossFit, 1-to-1 intervals a lot. We don't want to go super intense or super volume heavy throughout the week because you got the open workout every Friday, but we're not going to do nothing because
Remember we used to smash ourselves through the open?
your
Just
whole thing,
smash
the whole
ourselves.
freaking open, this guy was
Smash
trained through
ourselves.
the open. We trained through more because
We
his
did.
goal was to win the CrossFit Games.
It's true.
Whereas little old me and everyone else in the world was like, we were killing ourselves to make regionals, which I never did. Trying to keep up with him, training through the open, trying to kill myself in the open, repeat, and then train with him again. So worked for you, not for me.
Sorry, Jake.
Yeah, a good old, a good old day straight up. 2013 open, 14.
Then we would never redo a workout, and then one year we decided to do the workouts as many times as we could.
Yeah, you threw that out the window.
Yeah.
That was like 16, maybe 15.
16 or 17. I did that snatch bar muscle up workout 4 times. I got the same score 3 times.
Ouch.
Gosh.
My second, third, and fourth attempt were all the same score. My best score. I just wanted to get one more muscle up.
There's nothing like that. Being
I
in
did
the
it
middle
one
of
in
that grueling
one in
repeat
the
just-
same day.
I remember. Yeah. You
In
just
the
know
bars.
you're like, I'm the same literal
And
second.
there was one where I was
pace.
like a couple seconds faster. I was like, I can do this. And I couldn't do it.
Repeating is the worst.
The worst
So
is like when they're like 20-minuters
Yeah.
and you get to like 18 minutes and you get like maybe a couple reps more, which on the open leaderboard is huge.
Huge.
That's the one thing. That's my pet peeve with the open is like you almost need to, like, if somebody ties, they just get that spot and you don't get the tie. Like, like if 18 people tie in second and then you get 19th or whatever, it
Yeah.
should just be like your score is second and the next place score is
It's
third.
third,
It's just my opinion.
I don't understand. So we get the same score, 100 reps.
Yep.
And
We both get second.
Oh, instead of going second, third, fourth, fifth.
Well, instead
Well,
of
then
like
100 or 99 reps, then would be like 15th.
Oh, I gotcha.
You know-
so everyone tied at second, stay second, and then third.
and then there's
third.
a third place score
Oh,
technically.
yeah,
Yeah.
because you're crushed if you're.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone does. Yeah.
Especially when there's strength tests.
Oh, yeah, like a one-arm thruster. Are you signed up for the open?
Not yet. I will. I told Angela and Sam I might actually be a viable like alternate if they needed it this year. So
Oh, that's right, because you couldn't.
I
redo
snatched
last
like
year.
225 the other day. I did power clean plus a hang clean plus a front squat yesterday or Saturday night at 275. Which
Oh, that's
I've
good.
not
I
touched
did
in a
notice
long
that
time.
you've been snatching heavy, but you hadn't cleaned heavy really.
Yeah.
Front
So-
rack good.
Really bad. Especially this right side for some reason. I think it's my elbow's just trash here. But
I'm actually similar too. If you don't, I lose my front rack more than my overhead.
Yeah.
dude,
same.
I can overhead fine for I think the rest of my life. But if you don't front rack,
It
See you
goes.
later.
It's-
Yeah, I wonder why.
I don't know.
I'm the same
All
way.
that mountain biking too. I think just
thoracic
here,
walks up from
that and
whatever
just doing a bunch of bench and pull up and bicep stuff.
swole.
Yeah, I'm like, man,
opposite of here.
can't get my thumb down here. You know.
Yeah, the old man syndrome.
Yeah.
Front rack everything.
Yeah, the J Web front
Gosh.
rack.
The J Web, poor guy.
Poor
I
bastard.
want to be there too, and I'm 44,
He
whatever.
was so fit.
Oh,
so
man,
fit
no
though.
doubt. So yeah, we'll keep you fit through the open. We're not going to smash you completely if the open's your goal, but we'll keep you primed. The lifts are going to be pretty basic. Mondays we'll touch the snatch work on Mondays, some positional hang. We'll build some heavy, but nothing crazy like 8 or 9 or 10 out of 10 RPE. So get a touch on it, maybe like overhead squat.
Basically, you'd be training like me.
Basically. Some percentage work. Tuesday, we'll keep you off the Olympic lifts for the most part. Olympic. Do some pressing, maybe some jerks, go overhead. Wednesday, we'll return the Olympic lifts, touch some cleans, do some heavy efforts just to keep the CNS ready to go. Thursday, off for active recovery. And then Friday, we'll hit the open hard. Still be some strength there. And Saturday, if you want to touch them, just to keep you going on that through the open. Then similar after the open as well. If you're a semifinal athlete, we will train through the open. Same for games athletes. We'll still make sure the open taper you just a touch because you really can't mess around this year. If your goal is to get that online semifinal, since it's only 1%, games athletes too, like take the open seriously, smash it, hit it hard, then train after that open. Dom, what are our session twos like for the open?
Well, Saturdays we're kind of waiting for the open workouts to come out, so we don't double them up. But Monday afternoons we're gonna do through the open, like just different ways to fatigue more like heavy barbells. So kind of like we saw in semis last year, like the toe to bar into the heavy front squat. Well, not super heavy, but a 225 front squat in a workout's pretty heavy for 50 reps. Even some like heavier squat cleans in workouts, heavier squat snatches, but under like machine fatigue. So we'll be using some of the Echo Bike. We might even use some movements like burpee box jump overs into weightlifting. We'll do that on Mondays. And then on Wednesdays, we're going to, just to play it safe, we're going to do a little more like strongman bias. And we're going to play that in with gymnastic skills that you will not see in the open. So like legless rope climbs, pegboards, probably like harder versions of handstand push-ups, like parallel, deep parallel kipping, parallel strict, maybe even some like handstand walk obstacle stuff, just to prepare some of you guys that are doing some of the in-person events. Hopefully one of them will bring back the handstand walk obstacle. That'd be cool, since it's been gone since 2018 regionals.
No.
Unless you made it to the games. Then it's been at the games.
I wish.
Too much.
I love it.
Too many obstacles.
I love it.
For example, here's one you'd like. This is a PM session coming up. Dom threw it in there. Let's call it finalized. 5 sets, 15 dumbbell bench, 70s, 10 sandbag squats. Maybe you don't like that. 200 pounds, 15 strict pull-ups, 1-to-1.
Jeez.
I saw Sam doing some 200-pound sandbag squats in between sets of muscle-ups, and I was like, I like that.
Ooh.
He did like 5 sets.
Oh,
What's
what's
2-minute rest, 6 muscle-ups, 10 sandbag squats, 6 ring muscle-ups, 2-minute rest, 5 sets. It's gross.
Boy. Good job, Ange. Ange is programming for him, right? What's the workout you did today? It's coming up in the cycle.
3 sets. AMRAP 3 minutes of 30 double unders, 10 toes to bar, rest a minute. 3-minute AMRAP, 30 double unders, 10 burpee pull-ups, rest a minute, 3 times.
That's good.
It's good. It's just like open move.
Yeah, I like
We
that
did
a lot.
the 11.1. Is that what it was?
11.1/14.1.
The snatch.
Oh, double under.
Double under at like 6:30 in the morning the other day at altitude.
Oh, y'all did the whole workout?
Oh yeah.
Oh, dang.
We showed up to CrossFit Ute and I was like,
Oh,
He's
it's
like-
a Mayhem affiliate.
he's like, you can
workout, yeah.
just are they a Mayhem affiliate?
That was the compete workout last Friday and Mayhem affiliate.
Oh.
Yeah,
then-
that's why you did it.
Oh, he didn't
job.
mention they were a Mayhem affiliate. Maybe they're not. Maybe it just lined up. But anyway, we did
That'd be wild.
Thursday, this like, you know me. So I show up and I'm doing this thing where I just do whatever the class is doing at the affiliate, and then we might do something extra. They're like, no, you can do whatever you want. I'm like, nah, we'll just jump in. So we jumped in at the noon
You
class.
do that.
We did the noon class. It was this was freaking terrible. It was 10 minutes, every 10 minutes, row 1K, 20 shoulder runs, 30 wall balls. It was atrocious.
Mm.
3 sets, 1 set every 10. And then we did just a little pump after. It was like M-Rep 12, a 12 dumbbell bench with 70s, 12 strict pull-ups.
Row shuttle wall ball.
It was awful.
That is so bad.
And then the next day they were doing 2 overhead squats from the rack, pause overhead squats every 90 seconds for 12 minutes.
8 sets.
8 sets. So me and Luke just took it from the floor because there was a bunch of racks. So we snatched. We did 205 for 4 sets and then 225 for 4 sets. And then we did that 11.1. And it was not what I want. I've not cycled snatches in probably a year because of my shoulder. And you have to do those like caveman snatches too.
Oh, straight up.
Because I remember
clang and bang.
the best score I got was in 11, obviously, because it was caveman snatches. And then I redid it in 14 and did worse because I did like true snatches. And you just, it's so much slower. And so I just did caveman snatches. But the problem was like, I just got ahead of Luke and I was like, every time Luke breaks from now on, I'm just going to break. And so I did like just short of 9 rounds. I think I was like a couple reps.
Should we release Rich's 11.1 versus 14.1 versus 6
so you can see
a.m.?
a slow digress.
Oh,
And I would rather
Yeah,
I would rather wait to see if it shows up as 25.1. That's my guess for 25.1. That it's the 15th
Actually,
year.
is mine too.
They're gonna start with that.
Well,
so
why don't we lead with it and then
I would rather
Then you can get the 3 side by side.
I would rather me like do it. If that shows up, I'll do the open announcement. And so then you can have that one to compare with where I'll actually have a good score. The last one was not a good score.
Has there been a 3-peat? We said this the other day.
The third 3-peat, I think.
I don't think there has been a
workout.
three-peat.
I don't think anybody's going to be impressed by 8 rounds plus 30 double unders and like 4 snatches or something.
it's not the point.
It is a point.
What was the 11.1 score?
If
10 rounds.
448, yeah.
What
If you
rounds?
got back to the if you
Oh,
got
yeah,
back to the
if I got
rope,
back to the dubs, I would have been
you would have been like a few reps off only.
off of my 14
14.
score, or 15, whatever it was.
14.
14.
Yeah, God, yeah, you're right. You got to just caveman, clang and bang,
Yeah.
rip and grip the whole
Like
way.
narrow grip,
That's
banging off your thighs.
Actually, legit.
Well,
my
part of
guess,
it too is like there's no airflow in there either, so my hands were just sweaty. So the bar was like literally like pasty chalk wet.
Dude, that is weird.
Making all kinds of excuses.
I can't find where affiliate programmed that, but we had that as the Mayhem Compete workout Friday as well.
No.
And I don't think they're.
No, I don't think they're Mayhem affiliate.
Hmm.
They were super awesome, very welcoming,
Good job, guys.
cool spot.
They're just falling to compete. Oh, where
Is
were
that by
we?
the university? By Utah?
What's
like,
the gym name?
it's on Tommy's old gym.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I saw somebody complaining about, all they do is on Fridays program open workouts. People love that crap. Like, and it's
Well,
fine.
especially they did the
Retest it
open.
this time of year.
Yeah,
Like,
you're
it's
preparing
fine.
for the open, yeah.
They complain the same
There's
thing.
some jackass on Twitter complaining about
He
how
caught you.
how affiliate programming is ruining CrossFit, and you're just like,
Oh,
beat it,
yeah.
nerd. Like, get out of here.
How'd that
And then
shit-
I started going at him back and forth, and I was like, dude, what am I doing? I'm arguing with somebody on the internet. You know, like,
I'm not gonna dialogue in short
no,
form with
that's
this.
what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Let's-
affiliate I used to work at, we used to do open workouts on Fridays, like a couple
Yeah.
weeks out from, a few weeks out from the open.
would you not?
Everyone does
Yeah.
Why
that.
would you not?
Yeah.
It's an easy way
He's
to
like,
prepare.
well, you know, so all these gyms should have different goals. These gyms have different goals, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, we have so many different options. He's like, 45-year-olds don't have the same goals as 60-year-olds. And I'm like, have you read, like, our programming has how many different levels on the affiliate, like, to do?
Yeah.
People want to be mad about something right now.
Can't take off weight or
No.
change the
No.
reps, anything. That is a positive change, I think. 3 weeks to open. Like, it's a lot easier to stay motivated.
Oh,
and go
yeah,
hard
5
for-
weeks was way too long.
That was
Yeah.
a long. By
Way
the 5th
too
one,
long.
and then
Yeah,
thrusters and burpees were
brutal.
coming. It was so miserable.
So miserable. I hated 5 weeks of the open. Everybody's like, we need to go back to that. I'm like, oh, no.
I think
It was
good.
brutal for affiliates. I
Yeah.
think they just really did a good job of actually switching that. I think it helped the affiliate
Yeah.
a ton because organizing like coaches and Friday night lights and everything for
And
5
people
straight weeks.
retesting all
So
weekend and
hard.
Monday.
Yeah. Yeah, organizing open gym slots for people to come in, having judges available. Yeah.
Ugh.
Open
Oh,
4 layouts.
man.
We'll have that too for everybody.
I don't want to do that again.
God, yeah, you only got like 9 days, 10 days.
I don't know. Gross.
Did you take the judges course yet?
No,
I got to do that.
I'm not a level 1 right now.
you can't. So strategic. Sorry, guys, can't judge or do anything on my level 1.
Level 3, all the way to level nothing.
You don't get like an honorary level 7 or something?
No. Nope. I did take the level 3 test.
Oh, that's right. You're
Passed
one of the
it.
preliminary ones, right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Had to take it with no audio. The test center was like, no, you don't need audio. And I'm like, they told me to bring headphones. And I get about 200 answers into the test. And, of course, it goes to video mode where you have to listen. And I walked out, and I'm like, hey, I told you it needed audio. And she goes, oh, man. She goes, I have to restart the whole test.
Oh,
And I said, no, I'll just take it with no sound. And passed.
That is good.
I
That one's
should pass.
high
Yeah.
fail rate.
Yeah.
Higher. Or
Higher
just
fail
like an
rate, yeah.
automatic pass.
I feel like the hardest part of that for me would be the nutrition.
Oh, yeah, it was all
To
nutrition.
remember
I was
the
like,
blocks.
shit, the blocks. Like,
Yeah.
got to remember
Uh-huh.
the zone method. Like,
Yeah.
crap. Was it one block is basically one serving of each, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Full
What is
four
it?
For sure. How that,
449.
Yep.
Yeah.
cool.
449. That's the compete cycle. Good stuff coming up. Leading the freedom cycle. Just roll with us the whole way. Open's coming up. You'll be watching this probably 3 or 4 days out. We'll have tips and tricks there. We'll carry you through the open. Hang with us. Let us know what competitions you want to do. And we'll release that freedom cycle. It'll carry us through April, May, into June. Some other cool things in the workings too. So stay tuned. It'll be good stuff.
Peace.